The king of corporate is back, here to test your psychological limits on how much hair loss truly matters to you in my ongoing and new series, Would You Rather? So we've talked about, would you rather have a perfect head of hair but only make minimum wage the rest of your life? We've talked about, would you rather have a perfect head of hair or only be attracted to men and not women anymore? Here's the third entry in the series. Time to have a little bit of fun. Look this city up. I want you to go to Google Images and look up this city. Bickmore, West Virginia. Of course, it's in the title of the video, so you can see there. Bickmore, West Virginia. Okay? So, in this scenario, you get to have a perfect head of hair, whatever you see a perfect head of hair, whatever that means to you, that's what you get to have your entire life. But the trade-off is you have to work and live in Bickmore, West Virginia for the rest of your life. Yes, you can leave the state, you can go on vacation, but as far as your home, you have to actually live in Bickmore, West Virginia. As far as you making money, your job will always be in Bickmore, West Virginia. Now, in case you haven't Google imaged this place yet, Bickmore, West Virginia, not a lot shows up. There's not much there. I purposely found what I deemed one of the worst cities in America. How did I do that? I started with West Virginia. Is anybody excited to be from West Virginia? I don't think so. But I specifically looked on Google Maps and found right in the middle of the state, far from a state park, far from an interstate, far from civilization. This is like an old mining town. There's not much going on there. And chances are there's not even a lot of videos on YouTube that even mention this place. This is probably going to be one of the first videos on YouTube that actually mentions Bickmore, West Virginia. Okay? So it's not a glorious place. If anybody is actually from there and watching this video because they saw it in the title, I'm sure they'll leave a comment saying, yeah, it's awful. Get me out of Bickmore, West Virginia. Okay? Not a lot of culture going on, not a lot of anything going on in Bickmore, West Virginia would be my guess, yet I've never been there. If you have or you're from there, prove me wrong. My guess is most of you, if you had to work and live the rest of your life in Bickmore, West Virginia, or had a perfect head of hair for the rest of your life, I think that would be a challenging thing to figure out. But I don't know. It's up to you in the comment section. And before you leave a comment, I want you to look this place up. Look it up on Google Images and you'll see what I mean. And look to see what's surrounded. It's not even next to another state. I made sure it wasn't near Pennsylvania, Maryland. It's like right in the middle of the state, not near an interstate. There's not much going on. And look what pops up when you Google it. It's like haunted houses, basically, left over from 200 years ago. It's not exciting. But you could have a perfect head of hair the rest of your life if you work and live there for the rest of your life with that perfect head of hair. Would you take that deal? Leave a comment right here.